Yeah, exactly. Where? Right now, we're sitting at about $84,000 on an average salary for your average job title, which is way above the Canadian average, which is under 55,000, just under 55,000. So if that's not a good news story and a reason to attract new staff, I mean, what is? Money, right? In terms of diversity, we're not doing as great a job. The number of people, the respondents in that survey that identified as a visible minority were only 25%. And that, I think, is low, right? Especially compared to some other industries. Employees tended to be quite highly educated. 43% of them held kind of a secondary degree, a bachelor's degree, and or above. And I said that I would embarrass my colleague today because, and call him out on it, he's almost completed his MBA. So this is a great example of that commitment to continued education.
So just as important is to attract staff, you got to retain them as well. So I think a key statistic that we found was, what do you think the average cost is to retain an employee, to get a new employee? It's anywhere.
Any guesses? Guesses?
Excellent. Give me a multiple of their salary. Close. So 2.5 to 4 times their salary is what it costs to. So we're talking about recruitment costs, training, loss of revenue. It all adds up and it becomes significant. So retaining staff is really important. Onboarding is kind of that first step when you get a new employee in. That's your first impression that the employee is going to have of you. Being able to get a quick onboarding, I think what we've seen is it's a quick onboarding. You get in and you kind of get pushed off and do your day job. I'm really too busy to spend much more time with you. It puts the employee in a total loss and kind of a blur of where they're supposed to be. The importance of actually spending time with that employee, onboarding, make sure they know the company processes, where to find things, who everyone is. That's so important. And then you can see the next point, mentorship and development. That's that next step. It doesn't stop from there. It's continuing to mentor your employees, develop, enhance their careers. That's what they're looking for. Compensation's there, but as you've heard from my colleague Tanya, we're already paying really good compensation, it sounds like, in the industry, but that's not attracting staff. So it's going to have to be something more. The other point that we saw in the survey that I thought was really important was developmental project assignments. So getting younger people in some of the projects that we have going on, getting some young people in those projects. A, they get to see a wide variety of the business, get to see different things, experience it. And then B, you get a different perspective. You're not getting the same old, this is how we've always done it. I think that's important for that change as well.
So we're going to power through the next couple